Hi, comic book fans, and welcome to the Geeky Weekly Show. We missed last week because I was away on holiday in Egypt. I persuaded Donald Trump to avoid attacking the Middle East until I got back. So Donald very obligingly waited until the day after I got back from Egypt to start the Middle East war.
What a guy.
What a guy. So here we are. Unfortunately, only person who's turned up is Bill. Well, that's good news. I mean, Bill is always a good material. Now, Bill, you've got a story to tell.
So, long story short, because it could be very long and take up the entire 2 hours, we don't want to do that, as far as I know. But unless no one else shows up, then we do. But
you and
so
me.
what happened? So I went to the Collector Summit last year in Dallas, which is 300 miles north of San Antonio, where I live in Texas.
Yeah.
And it was a big deal. It's a worldwide thing. People come from all over: Germany, Africa, England. I mean, everybody was from everywhere. Hi, Colin. And so what happened was that a priest of ours, Father Eric, his brother, had started this company about like almost 20 years ago now, and it's called Worldwide Comics. Well, you know, I have a huge collection. Some of the stuff I'm selling, some of it I'm keeping, as I've told everybody on here from day one that I got it. And he's been really wanting to talk to me, but he asked me, what do I want from him? Well, I want him to be my friend for the on the main track. But he gets more money for comics than probably anyone else. So I probably want him to help me handle my more expensive stuff.
Yeah.
And he knows that. But I don't have a real, like, a straightforward answer for him. What do I want from him? Well, number one, as I want from you, and I've dealt with you, and we've done thousands of dollars worth of trades.
Yeah.
But what I really want in life are friends, and you're one of my closest friends. He's a very new good friend, but that's really what I want. I don't have, but I will tell you this: his comic book facility is. I can't think of anybody who has in the entire United States, maybe the world, but I don't know the world. I mean, I know the United States, but he has a 3-story home, which is probably, with his home, which is 7,000 square feet, and his facility, or what do you call it? Not commune. What's the word for it? Compound. His compound, as it were.
Yeah.
It is about probably 10 to 12,000 square feet.
Okay.
Three stories tall. Has its own elevator. And all 3 stories are dedicated to comics.
You sent me a video, Bill. Shall we just have a look see if we can show the
let's
video?
look at the let's take the video, Paul. I mean, I'm sorry, Mark. I meant Paul, like that's who you go to from David Letterman.
We need to share the screen.
Okay.
So, and then I need to find the video. There it is.
And I also sent you pics, which we'll go back to, but the video is the main thing. This is how huge.
Can you see this? Can you see it, video?
No, I can't. You may have to take us off to do the video full screen. I don't know. And that's okay. Voiceover is always good.
There we go.
Okay, so here we are on the 2nd floor of the complex. These are a lot of these are file copies. A lot of these are just huge auction lots he buys. But look at this. It's
enormous.
It's enormous. I've never seen anything like it. And
it's quite well organized as well. It looks quite
well, yeah, and and his wife helps him. He has 2 full-time employees. I mean, this is fantastic. Look at this.
All his sales are online.
Well, he also does shows. So I met him at a show, but he does very few shows because he doesn't really think he talks well to people. He uses his wife for that. But he is such a nice guy, and he's a real mentor. Thank you, Colin. God, Colin always makes me look at that. That's downstairs.
That's downstairs. So you're on the second floor. It's like
I'm on the second floor. Yes.
It's like an old style library. This.
Yeah. Oh no, it's crazy. And so some of the pics I sent you, this may be the second floor that we're on now. I can't remember.
I'm going to answer you when this video finishes. You're annoyed. You're deliberately trying to wind me up again. Right. It's amazing. It's. I mean, how many comics has this guy got?
Well, I would say there's easily, and this is just a wild it's just a wild ass guess, but I'm going to say there's at least 2 to 3 million comics.
I think maybe you're right. Is it all three floors? Does it on all 3 floors?
All 3 floors. Now, the third floor, the top floor, is for him to work his magic, do analyzing and buying collections. But that's an integral part of the business. But look at this. I mean, it's to die for. And not only that, but the pictures that I sent you will show he even has a pressing room. He has a humidifier area. He uses the what do you call it? What's that blue light thing people are using now?
Oh, the black lights to see the
black light, not blue light. We're not Kmart. Yeah. It's not a blue light special. But look at that house. The house is just amazing.
Those walls look as if they're lined with comics.
They are lined with comics. I mean, this is crazy. Now let's show some of the pictures now because we've gone through the video.
Okay, that requires me to do something.
Okay. Take your time. It's just you and me. It's not like we have anybody waiting to comment.
Did I get any pictures? I've just got the video, Bill.
Oh shoot! I sent you the pictures, but I sent you the pictures on your own personal.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure how to do it. So if you go to your own personal,
go.
Yeah, they're the pictures.
Right.
Okay, more comics. Keep leafing through it, and I'll.
No, I've then got a link to Paul Oldroyd.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. So that's the first floor.
Yeah.
How crazy is that? And then that's okay. Go back one.
Why has he got a bottle of beer in his comic press?
It's not. It looks like it, but it's not. It's like something to help the press work. Now that box right there, that's the black light box.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and then go to the next one. And that's like a 2-ton press.
Yeah, it looks enormous press.
And he has 3 of them. Oh no, this guy does nothing,
that almost looks like it's been custom made.
No, well, they may have been modified, but they were bought at Harbor Freight, which is a major hardware company here. And so they're like off the shelf, believe it or not. But he can press like 30 comics at a time in each of these.
Well, it's a hydraulic press by the looks of it.
Well, yeah. And and then this is one of his cleaning rooms.
So he cleans and presses. Does he clean and press? Can you send books to him to clean and press?
No, he's busy enough with all of his shit.
Okay, so then he does his own stuff.
Yes. Now I'm guessing he would probably clean and press for me because I'm his friend. But yeah. I would have to only send him the stuff that the high priority stuff. Spelt wine on the keyboard. No, Lyle, or no, whoever said. Oh no,
Terry. That's why Terry isn't here, because Terry spilt wine on his keyboard.
Oh my God, is that really why? So the keyboard is drunk. The keyboard is basically drunk.
He's fried his keyboard with wine.
God damn it, Terry. Why do we have to buy that guy a keyboard to get him back on the show? Now so look at this. This is, I'm trying to remember what this area is.
It's got a lot of coat hangers.
Oh,
What does it use?
okay. So what he does is he hangs the comics up to dry after
Oh
they've
yeah,
immersed them, and then he has an old refrigerator that he got totally retooled to where it's a humidifier.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
And I mean, this guy knows what the hell he's doing. I want to. So here's the thing: I don't want to ever compete with him because he's such a good guy. I just want to kind of learn at the feet of the master, so to speak, and I want to learn what it takes. Look at that. That's it. That's the refrigerator, and he has these trays made up to hold
Yeah,
comics.
yeah.
And isn't that amazing? I mean, to me, it's just a dream,
So
you
is
know?
this guy's in San Antonio, is he?
Yes. Well, just outside of San Antonio, but San Antonio, you have to remember, is about 2.5 million people, and the surrounding areas make us about 3.5 million. So we're not we're not, it's hill country, but it's not really country. It's, it's a major metropolitan area. But aren't these great? I just wanted to share that with you guys, and
Oh
I
no,
thought you'd all
interesting.
think that
Yeah.
was amazing.
So what's he called? Worldwide Comics or something? Did you
Worldwide
say?
Comics, and
Yeah.
I tell you what, one of the nicest guys I've ever met. He was a full colonel in the Air Force. He retired a few years back and decided he could either go into aerospace, which is what most colonels do or most officers do. But he goes, or I could invest and sell my golden age and silver age collection and finance what he's doing now. So he must have had a great collection. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well,
But
once he's got into it, then he's buying collections and it's just grown and you know,
it's turned into this.
yeah, and he's employing two people full time. So, it's
Isn't that amazing?
yeah, yeah, good
and
on you.
and so he even has an elevator, and
Yeah.
so that was that was a funny thing. Is so Blanca and I went, and so Blanca and I met him at the Collector Summit in Dallas, which the tickets just went on sale for this year in September, and it's going to be in Vegas this year.
Oh wow. I'm tempted
And
to do it. How'd you get a ticket? Just go online and buy one.
yeah, but they're only 2,500. I mean, I'm sorry, 250 VIP tickets. And last year, the VIP tickets, they took everybody with VIP tickets the first night to Chalmagacha, which is a Brazilian steakhouse, and cost like $150 to go to. And then and full bar, and then they took everybody to Pin Stack, which is a fancy bowling alley with a full bar. And it went on for like 7 hours. I didn't get a VIP ticket last year. So I was envious of all the people that did, including my friend Sean Ustinell. And you get a lot of perks with this. It's like really great. But Nathan at Heritage, this is his own side business, the Summit. And he's created this over the last 5 or 6 years. The first year was in Seattle. The next 3 or 4 years were in Dallas, and now we're in Vegas. And I haven't been in Vegas, Block and I, in over 30 years. So
Oh
we're
goodness.
actually looking forward to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where are you staying?
Well, we may be staying at the Red Rock Casino, which is where it's going to be.
Uh-huh.
Because quite honestly, I hate renting cars.
Yeah.
And Lyft and Uber have made it so cheap to get, ride share, get, driving. I won't, I don't need the extra bullshit. When
No.
I go out of town, I'm going to enjoy myself. I don't want stress, and driving stresses me out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not
Agree.
in a bad way. I mean, I, I often think of myself as maybe wanting to get a RV like you have, and that kind of driving, that wouldn't stress me out for some reason, because you're in it the whole time.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But when you go to another city and you rent a car, no, if it's my vehicle, I'm okay. But I don't want to rent a car because that causes me more stress, you know? And I don't know if that's just me or if most everybody feels that way. But it's going to be great. They have a lot more perks this year for the VIP and the regular ticket. Um, it's just a lot of fun. It's people from around the world. It's I have to say, if there's any way you could make it, Mark, you would absolutely love it. And
Yeah,
you
I like Vegas. I
and
used to go to Vegas quite a lot.
oh
Sort of,
really? So here's the
I
thing.
actually historically before COVID, I was I been for the last sort of 7 or 8 times I went to Vegas. I had a room comped, so
Oh yeah, because so
the
you're a
MGM,
high roller.
yeah,
Yeah.
well the MGM Grand. So I went. I've been going for probably. I probably went the first time about 20 odd years ago, and after the first couple of times I've been to the MGM, I went to the checkout to pay my bill, and the person behind the counter said, "Oh, Mr. Oldroyd, we've comped all your room." I was expecting a bill for about $1,000, and they said, "No, we've comped your room, and we've
Because
allocated you."
because you wasted $20,000 here.
No,
I'm
it's not to
kidding.
do with
I'm
how much
kidding.
money you. It's not to do with how much money you've lost. It's to do with how much money you turned over. So they
Oh
look at
my gosh, that's
so
awesome.
because they know on the odds, if you spend 100 grand, you're going to lose 10 grand of it. Just
Right.
because of the odds. So they're interested in it. So you can go and win, and they'll still comp you
It's
because they
awesome.
know over time you're gonna
They're going to get it back.
the percentages are going to come in.
Yeah.
So yeah, so and he said, and we're allocating you a host. So next time you come, ring the host. He'll book the room for you. So the next time I went, I rang up this host guy, um,
Let's just call
and
him Gerard for just making up names.
you
Say
know, I was ringing.
Gerard.
I said, he
This
said,
is
"Oh yes,
Mark
Mr. Elwood." He said,
Oldroyd.
"I said I'd like to come for. I don't like to do more than 3 or 4 days. Three,
No.
4 days."
Fuck, that's enough to lose a
Yeah,
fortune.
and this guy says, "Oh yes, Mr. Oldwell, we'll give you a suite, and we'll comp it for you. And also, if you let us know the flight you're arriving on, we'll send a limo to pick you up at the airport."
Oh my God. How can you turn that shit down? You can't.
So I must have had 7 or 8 trips to Vegas to the MGM because, of course, they grabbed me then. So I always go to the MGM because they comp me.
Well, yeah, and to be fair, for those who don't know and those abroad, the MGM Grand is probably still after 50 plus years, it's probably in the top three of casinos in Las Vegas, and it's also they have a theme park there. I mean, they have all these things to bring you in, and it's honestly it's an amazing place. So I can understand why you're drawn to it.
Oh, thank goodness we've missed Kyle's procedure. That we didn't want to watch that live.
No, we did not, because the last one was a debacle. But I kid. But so it's funny. His wife. So I carry myself in certain. I carry my stuff in certain containers. And his wife yesterday, when he brought everything, she goes, "Oh, that's the one that has all the good stuff in it." And because I had shown it to him at Comic Con, and of course she was right, it was. And Blanca was like, "How did she know that?" I go, "Because this is, I mean, it's a very flamboyant container. You can't miss it." But it was so funny because he looks through it and he goes, "Oh yeah, this is the good one." And so he's helping me sell. He's going to probably help me sell some of my higher value books. And
And well, just take a commission.
huh?
Take a commission.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm going to do something nice for him, even if he doesn't. But I'm sure he will. But I'm sure I'll still make out better by not
Yeah,
using them
yeah, yeah,
from
yeah.
from if I didn't use them.
Well, he's got
And,
the buyer. He's got the buyers as well. To be honest, it's
right, worldwide. So what can you say about that? You can't complain. I mean, you can't complain, but you'd be a douchebag to complain. You know.
oh yeah. Oh, you've told us that
Oh, I'm so
before,
sorry,
haven't
Kyle. I did not know that. Well, she was a Karen though. So no, I'm joking. That was bad. I'm so sorry, Kyle. I shouldn't even make that joke. But I, why do I say these things? I don't even know, Mark.
you?
But
You've got a form of Tourette's, Bill.
I didn't know. Now that I know that, so so the joke now is so the NAACP awards were the other night, and this guy who's a comedian, black comedian who I absolutely love, Deanne Cole, goes, I hope if there are any white guys here with Tourette's, I hope they check themselves at the door because it might not go the way they think it will here, because it's all black. I mean, it's
Oh well, you heard the well. This is because at the British BAFTAs.
right. And who the hell would ask someone like that to? I mean, no offense to the guy, because I know he can't help it, but you see Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan up there going, "What do we say? Okay, why do you fuck you?" I mean, they can't do that.
Well, what's
And
so
and
amazing
and you
about
know
it
what?
is the whole point he was there was because they'd made a film about
Right,
Tourette's,
but
so they
but the
know what his Tourette's is about, and they
right.
put this guy there, and he comes out with a bad word,
With an N
and
word,
and
yeah,
they
an
they're
N
all
word,
up in
not a bad
arms.
word, the N word, which is probably the worst word you can say racially. And so you know what Delroy Lindo said? He goes, "It wouldn't have been as bad, but BAFTA never said anything to us about it. They didn't apologize. They didn't say, 'Oh, we shouldn't have done that.' They just were silent." He goes, "It would have been nice for them to say something, and it would have been right. I mean, I'm shocked that they didn't because it was all on them. They invited the guy. I mean,
Yeah,
they should have put a muzzle
what
on
they
him.
needed was a really smart comedian on the stage who would have made light of it. That would have been the best thing to have happened. And if that
Yeah.
comedian had been black, it would have been even better.
Well,
So,
and yeah, if you'd had like yeah, if you'd
I mean,
had like a Dion
If
Cole,
you'd had Richard Pryor in his heyday,
yeah,
on
he
the
would be
stage,
he would be like, "Shut the fuck up, cracker!" And oh, I have Tourette's too, asshole.
yeah,
That would have been the perfect response.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, but it didn't happen, and BAFTA, you know. No, you're not this way because you are honestly you're a very perceptive guy for a Brit, but the British in a lot of cases are just fucking tone deaf to racism. But I'm not saying that we're that much better. We're not, but we we have a little bit more experience with stupid shit like that happened.
You've got more
And
experience of being racist than we have. That's very true.
oh well, no, well, I wasn't going that far, but I mean, come on, dude. You guys have your own record here. We
We
can't,
never, we never
especially
had
on
a we
further
never
than
had a whole
us.
half of the country which was run by slaves.
Right. Well, you guys had your share of slaves too. Let's be honest. It started there and then came over here. So let's not shame us too much.
No,
But
true.
the fact of the matter is that um it shouldn't have happened.
No,
And the bad on the BAFTAs for allowing that to happen. I mean, it just seems like I don't see how anybody could have thought, "Oh, this is a great idea. Let's have the Tourette's guy there." Yeah, I mean, and no offense to Tourette's people, I understand, I really do, but come on, what is
no, the Tourette's
everybody
guy is
else?
not to blame at all. For me, it's to do with the poor response to it and the
Right.
fact that they didn't realise that could happen. You know, it's got Tourette's. He's going to do that. He's going to say something
You can't.
inappropriate.
Number one, the disease is you can't fucking help yourself.
Yeah,
Say stupid stuff. And
yeah.
sorry, folks, I cuss far too much on this show, and I don't do that in real life. I mean, I did about half, but not as much. But this stuff really irritates me because it seems like so common sense. It seems like someone should have said no. Wait,
Right,
we
Bill.
can't do that.
We return to comics.
Right.
I have got I was hoping Terry was going to be here because I wanted his advice. I've
Okay.
got occasionally a really interesting comic auction comes up in the UK. I'm hoping
Did you win?
Well, I know it's on Friday, but I pre-looked. I'm going to show you some of the lots. I'm hoping there's no UK people here who are going to bid on these. Otherwise,
well, let's not say what auction it is. Let's do that.
well, okay. So anyway, I'm going to it. So I'm driving up tomorrow. Going to look at the comics, see what grade they're in, and then going to be bidding on them on Friday morning. There's some really interesting lots. I'll see if I can put them on the screen. Okay, so this is the start of the auction. There's about 100 odd lots.
Holy crap! There's two of those Neil Adams covers.
Okay, so they're starting off. What they've done, I reckon, what's happened here is there's a big DC Comics collector who has either decided to sell his collection or he's died and his family have passed them on.
Right.
Because you'll see there's some. Now there's a lot of these. There's a lot of DC. And what they've done is these guys at this auction house have bought comics from them before, so they know a bit about comics, but they don't know a lot. And I'll show you what I mean by that when I get into it. So what they have done is they have identified some keys, and they've pulled them out of the bulk of the lots. Yeah. So we've got a Poison Ivy. These Neil Adams Batmans are really nice. We've got a first Silver Age Scarecrow, but those are not really the things that I'm interested in, because those will go for big prices.
They will, but maybe not. It just depends on who's watching.
We've got a few other ones here, some Batmans, right? But what's really interesting is when we get to these bigger lots here. So if we take this one, for instance, lot 2017. They've actually done a reasonably good job of displaying these, which again they don't always do. So that's a sort of picture. That lot includes all these comics. Okay, this is one lot.
Holy moly!
This is one lot. And look, it's sort of absolutely cracking Batman stuff. Now, because I'm a collector and a seller, so when I'm looking at a lot, I collect Batman, so. Some of this quite good because some of these would go into my PC. I've probably got 60% of the stuff in this lot.
Oh, that's good.
Batman is very sellable. Okay.
Absolutely.
I can sell Batman. So the ones that don't go into the PC could, I can always sell. There's a ton of these. Now, what they actually said on this was Batman 6. There's some Australian ones here. Can you see these ones at the top? This one here, the top left-hand corner.
Is that 68?
That is an Australian copy.
Oh wow! I used to own that, by the way. The
Sorry?
American version. I used to own that, by the way. Not the American version, not the Australian.
Oh, right. It must be quite an early one.
It is, yeah. I want to say it's 68. You could probably tell the number, but I think it's 68, somewhere in that vicinity.
Okay, so these ones at the top here are all Australian ones. And they failed to recognize. The auctioneer has failed to recognize these are Australian.
Oh, well, those are the ones to freaking get then. No, I mean, if the mismarked stuff is the stuff I always go for first.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This is one lot. So, I mean, look at it. It just goes on and on. So you've got the cat fight. You've got this one, which is a great one.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Oh, too bad you can't blow them up a little better.
Yeah. I'm just trying to... It's not letting me do that.
It always goes to blue. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So how many are in the lot?
I think it's about 120 to 140 comics here.
Well,
and
that's
all
probably
collectible. These are all collectible.
So what
The
kind of
condition,
price?
the condition looks really nice. Yeah, some great ones here. Some really early ones up at the top here. Some earlier ones.
Wow.
This is one lot.
Wow.
Still going.
Wow.
Yeah, incredible.
So
what do you reckon that's worth? Look at here, you've got these ones here. This, this dragon, dragon one's a nice one.
that's a Moldoff cover, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that, you know what? I am not going to say, because I don't want it to impact your fellow bidders. Not that we have any on here, but I would say you're looking at if you can get that at a good deal, you're looking at a huge windfall.
Yeah, exactly. So there's some really nice ones here. There's a couple of really good Joker covers. There's this Joker cover up here. There's this one here where he's Clayface.
Oh, those are great. And so we've been friends for 3 years. So I feel like I know, and we've been very, very tight, and we talk a lot. I know you, and I know you're very careful with your money, but I also know this is probably a collection you're willing to risk a little bit more than you normally would.
Oh yeah,
because this
isn't my favorite lot. This is a sort of second tier lot. I've got 2 or 3 lots that I'm after rather than this one,
right?
Which I'll show you. Oh no, I don't want to buy that.
Are you sure? It's beautiful. Okay.
There's a bit of Marvel, not much. So there's a bit of Silver Surfer, a bit of Spidey, not much. This guy was definitely a DC guy. Now, the reason I was hoping Terry was going to be here is a couple of really big lots of Superman.
Oh, look at that. It's got the Neil Adams, too.
Yeah. And there's also a big, and I'm not a Superman collector, and I can't sell Superman. So I was really going to be interested to show Terry these and get his opinion on them. There's a
too bad the Flash Superman's going to me now, and so is the Breaking of the Chains. So, sorry, Terry, you're just day late and a dollar short, man.
But look at this collection of DC comics here. It's enormous.
Jesus Christ.
It's enormous. That is Superboy number 4. Can you see that one on the end there?
Yes, I can.
That's Superboy number 4, right? From 1942, I think.
No. It's far later than that. Number 4 would probably be 49.
49, okay. But it's still,
because I believe Superman 1 was in 48. I mean, Superboy 1 was 48.
48, okay. So late 40s anyway.
Right. It's still 40s.
So I looked that up. That's about $200 to $300 in a decent, in a mid grade.
Oh yeah.
And there's some other interesting stuff in here, but I wanted Terry to have a look at it, see what he thought. So hopefully he'll get his keyboard sorted.
Suck the wine out, dude. Suck the wine out. I'm just saying what I would do.
The number one lot I'm interested in is the Lois Lane lot. So they've pulled out number 70. They've pulled out number 70, which I've already got, which is the classic cat fight cover. First Silver Age appearance of Catwoman. That's a great comic, and they've correctly pulled it out. But they've then got what is almost a complete set of Lois Lane. So once there's only 3, 4, 5, 8, and 11. I collect Lois Lane. I haven't got 3, 4, 5, 8, or 11.
Do you have 1?
No, that's the most expensive one. I still need to get 1. So, but then they've got every single issue of Lois Lane apart from that issue 70, right, which they pulled out. This is a complete run of low issue 70, and for some reason issue 113 isn't there. I've already got issue 113.
Is that Color Me Curious Black?
No, that's in here. I'll show it to you. So they haven't pulled that out.
Wow. I see it.
So here we go. This is a virtually complete set of Lois Lane. Now, where's the color? Is that it? No. That one is about $200 or $300 in a decent grade, and I think these are really high grade.
Oh yeah.
This is why I'm going to look at the grades.
That's excellent.
That's an early one. There's a few early ones there. I'm just trying to find the Black Curious cover. And there's some duplicates in here as well. There's somewhere there's actually 2 copies.
Wow.
So there it is. It's in the middle.
That's the one they took out?
No, it's still in there. This is the lot.
Oh, it's Curious Black. Oh, I see it now. Okay, gotcha.
Can you see it in the middle? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah,
it looks really high. It looks really good grade as well. If that is in a very fine, that's about a $300 book. You know, this one here where she's tied up like Gulliver's Travels with a bikini on is a good seller.
Yeah.
You know, anything with Lois
Lane.
Why? I don't know, Bill. Strange, really. So that is my number one target. Because, and what's it going to sell for? Well,
is that a Green Lantern 1?
Yes.
Holy fudge.
So they've got a big collection of Green Lantern here. They've taken one out and are doing it separately. But other than that, they've got virtually every Green Lantern up to issue 75.
Crap.
Included what they haven't taken out, and they actually don't even mention.
Is the Neil Adams run?
No. Well, it is the Neil Adams run is in there, yes, but actually more valuable than that. Do you know what I'm going to say?
I have no idea.
Showcase.
Oh my God.
Not the first one, which is
that's okay.
Number 2 and number 3 from Showcase are in here.
That's awesome.
There they are. At the top there. Can you see on the top row?
Yeah.
So that is a reprint of the first one there. Yeah.
Wow.
But that is Green Lantern, Showcase Green Lantern, the second one. So that's the second Silver Age appearance of Green Lantern. That's about a $300 book in a decent grade.
What? It should be worth more than that, but yeah.
Maybe even worth more than that. I don't know. This is why I'm going to go and have a look at this, because that looks in pretty decent condition, doesn't it?
They all look really great.
Yeah.
I have to admit.
Appearance of Killer Wog. That's worth 20, 30 quid.
Awesome.
I mean, look at these early Green Lanterns. They look in fantastic shape.
Yeah.
They've got the first Star Sapphire. That's $100 to $200. Now, I don't correct Green Lantern, but I can sell Green Lantern. Green Lantern sells. So that one is another one that's a potential, depending on what price it goes for.
Awesome. Great stuff.
Oh, we've got some chats. We got Triple G. Hi, Triple G. How are you? Is this auction near me? I hope not. No, it's nowhere near you, Triple G. Nowhere near you.
It's in Texas.
It's in Texas. You're selling all your comics anyway, mate. I don't need you competing with me.
They say UK, but they're not. They're Texas.
Hi, Christiana. And no, Colin, you can't beat either. This is
Colin, fuck you. We don't need you to give Mark that kind of bullshit. Mark deserves to get this one.
even
So
further away from you, Colin, than they are from Triple G.
right. So Colin, give it a
They're on the
rest.
Faroe Islands, I
Mark
think.
found them. He will own them. So don't even try. Even if he
Um,
gets them at
let me show,
only
let me
30
show
quid.
you. Let me show you the my favourite lot here, because there's quite a few. There's I'm going to do one more lot to show you. It's just incredible. I mean, Steve would like some of these because there's some strange.
Oh, Steve would love this.
I've got right. Where's my favourite lot?
Where's Steve been lately? I miss him. He's a good guy.
Well, we didn't have a show last week. He was on the show the week before, but you didn't turn up.
Right. That's the only one I haven't turned up on in 3 years, by the way.
Right. Okay. Here we go. This lot is just keeps going. Right. Now I'm a big Bronze Age horror.
Holy hell. You're going to love this.
Right. Watch this lot.
Does it have a
Okay.
number one in it?
It does have a number one in it. There it is. Witching Hour number one. Look at the grade on that.
It's beautiful.
Sea Devils, Ross Heath, Phantom Stranger.
And
For some reason, there's a Forbidden Worlds at Herbie that sells for 50 quid.
Oh no, that's a really expensive one.
Yeah,
that's a famous Liz Taylor cover. By the way, that's Liz Taylor on the cover.
Yeah, it looks like
as
Liz
Cleopatra.
Taylor,
yeah.
Right, these Out of the Nights here from ACG, Golden Age Horror.
Yeah, but Out of the Nights are extremely hard to find, just like gulps are, or gasp. I always call it gasp gulp, but gasps are also extremely hard to find.
That's gasp number one. Gasp number one.
Oh my God, I didn't even see the gasps there when I made my comment. That's amazing.
Look at that Witching Hour number two.
What was that? Codename Peril on the other page?
Yeah, I don't know anything about Codename Peril.
They're very hard to find.
Peril. Yeah.
Operation. Yeah, Codename Operation. Same thing. But no, those are actually very. But look at those gasp. I mean, of course, as usual, ACG almost always used Ogden Whitney as their cover artist.
Yeah.
But look at that wonderful logo. That logo almost looks half underground, half overground.
This golf one? Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't that look like an underground logo?
Yeah,
like,
I've never seen this. This is the first time I've ever seen these gasps.
Robert Crumb's gasp. Hey, one of the women has a big butt, so it's a Crumb no, but isn't that those gasps are very hard to find. They don't go for huge bucks because
no, they don't.
Let's face it, no one really knows what they are except you and me, and so that's kind of our superpower, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
that we know
it's
what
like
we
this
mean,
one here.
That we know what we mean.
So, do you know what this is, Bill? This DC special number 4. What's special about this?
Can you make it a little bigger? If
That's
you can't,
as big as I can get it, I think.
Okay, let me see if I can. I don't know.
It's first appearance of Abel. So it's
Wait. No, that's the first appearance of Abel. I thought
yes. This came out just before House of Secrets, whatever it is, 78. This introduces Abel. So this has got the 3 witches and Cain introducing Abel.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Now I have to look through my stuff and see if I own one of those.
Yeah,
that's
look at
amazing.
The condition on this. I've got one of these, but look at it. It looks mint.
Looks really good. And that DC Special Plastic Man is really a big one, too.
That's
the first time they ever showed any of the quality Plastic Man stuff. Or reprinted it, I should say.
Oh, what have I done? Yeah. So, how are we doing? This is just phenomenal. Just keep going. Yeah, the Witching Hour number 2 in what looks like amazing condition. Gas. DC specials, we've seen those. Phantom Strangers. Lots of Neil Adams stuff there. More Phantom Strangers. Our Fighting Forces, I haven't even checked those out. More DC specials. This is a DC special all about Carmen Infantino, DC special number 1 down here. This one up here is the DC special all on Joe Kubert. And this one here is worth money, this one with Supergirl on it. That's another money book. Sea Devils. This would complete my Sea Devils collection if I got this. Then we've got lots of Showcase.
Wow, so do you ever?
Johnny's, I've never even heard of Jason's Quest.
Oh, Jason's Quest, yeah. It's lame as hell. It's one of the lesser series presented by Showcase.
I Spy. We've got some early Metamorphos. Here we go. Here's 2 of my favorites. This is all DC special, DC Showcase. We've got Dolphin. This is one of the great covers. And also that is the first Silver Age appearance of the Phantom Stranger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
From
I've never
Showcase, right?
I've never heard of Windy and Willie. Do you know anything about Windy and Willie, Bill?
No.
No, me either.
Unless Willie is Marvin's original name. It's Wendy and Marvin from Super Friends. But no, I do not.
More Witching Hour.
Wow.
This is all one lot. Those are the 2. Those are 2 of the 4 Metal Men that appeared in Showcase. So that one, I think, on top right is the second appearance of the Metal Men.
Probably is, yeah. Yeah, totally is.
Look at this lot. You've got first appearance of Angel of the Ape, Johnny Double, first Anthro, first Backlash, first Creeper. Amazing. I mean, each of these comics would sell individually in auction.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's the first Silver Age Dr. Fate. Wow. That is the first appearance of Metamorpho in Brave and the Bold next to it.
Wow.
Bit more Gasp, and also some Midnight Mystery, which I don't know anything about. And Sea Devils number 2 up there.
Wow. I have quite a few Sea. I love that Russ Heath stuff.
Yeah, it's really good. More Showcase, Buona Beast, Maniacs, Binky, and Top Gun. I didn't realize Top Gun had appeared in Showcase. More Sea Devils. Right, there you've got the prototype Swamp Thing in Phantom Stranger 14. And that's a great Neil Adams cover with the little kid who does his gun hand and it kills somebody.
Right. That's amazing. Those are great covers.
More Witching Hours.
Wow.
Right. There's that Forbidden Love is an expensive comic. Unfortunately, that Weird Science is the reprint. There's a couple of crackers in here. Wait a minute. Weird War Tales, very nice. This one down here, this bottom left-hand one, That looks in really good condition. That's a Bernie Wrightson cover. That sells for about 80 quid. I think that is in high grade. I'm going to look at that. That could be a 200 quid book if it's in a very fine. There's the cat fight issue of Anthro.
They're fighting over him.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Here's one of, people are watching this. Don't bid. Leave this one to me. Right. This one here. Can you see this Adventures into the Unknown?
Yeah.
This black one. It's one of these True Vision comics where they tried to get the 3D effect from the printing where you didn't have to use your glasses. And it's also a very famous section. Look at this robot. What on earth is it doing to that train? So this apparently is a famous Golden Age sexual innuendo cover. I could only find one copy of this. It's from 1952. I could only find one copy of this, and it was selling for 250 quid. Where am I going? What am I doing next? This is still the same lot, Bill. Is it all one lot? Kyle's back from the hospital.
Yay, Kyle.
Oh, you've got the grandchildren over later. Let's just finish showing you this lot. I mean, it just goes on and on. I am going to ask you what you think it's worth at the end.
Okay.
Now we've got Strange Adventures. More Weird War Tales. More Weird War Tales. But Secret Sinister House. We're going to get the first Dead Man in a minute. This is UK Ellen Miller reprints. This Guilty thing down here. More Weird Mystery. More Strange Tales. This Out of the World is an early one. Okay. Do you know which is the money book on there, Alan? Bill? It's this one on the bottom right-hand corner. This comic here is Skeleton Hand #1 from ACG from 1952. And it looks in absolutely incredible condition. Never seen it before. Doorway to Nightmare. More Strange Tales. Another Sea Devils. And it just keeps going. There's a great showcase here with Nazis and the Clown. This is issues 1 to 4 of Ghosts. Issue 1 of Ghosts is an expensive comic. That looks in incredible condition. Plop. First, Hawk and Dove issues 1 and 2. Secrets of Haunted House issue 1. Still going. Doorway to Nightmare. Weird Mystery Tales. This looks. Look at this. This is this black cover looks absolutely mint. First Dead Man. There you go. Strange Adventures 205, I think. Back at the start. That's it. There are about 400 comics there, Bill. Are you still there? No, he's gone. He's left me. I'm all by myself. I'm talking to myself. Right. Okay. You want to bid on them? Silver Knight Kyle. Yeah, at least Kyle. That's my view as well. Over £1,000. Yeah. Easily. There are about 5 comics there that I think, if they're in the condition that they look like in the photo, would be worth £1,000 just by themselves. Yeah. So it will be interesting to see who else is bidding on that lot. There's a lot of other good lots, so it may, I might get it cheap, I might not get it because other people know about it. I've shown it on here now, so Colin's going to bid. Well, right, let's close off remove that. Now we've got a picture of Bill's cupboard. Right, okay, where have we got to? It's me by myself. Yeah, well, the expectation price is ridiculous. Yeah, quite a lot of auction houses do that. They just put on very low. They put on very low estimates. Yeah, they're not really a guide at all. In fact, that's what I'd do if I was an auction house. I'd put low estimates on, because high estimates tend to put people off from the bidding process. Low estimates tends to get them in. So yeah. And also then when you get your seller, you say, oh, we've really done well against the estimates. Right. Okay, guys, I think that's the end of the stream for today. We haven't got any of our usual crowd in. Kyle is recovering from his consultations. Terry has spilt wine on his keyboard. Bill has disappeared. And I don't know where our Splat Comics is. So that is it for this week. I'll be back next week. See you then. I'll let you know how I got on at the auction.